this is one of those crusty old things that people say in defense of homeschooling that I just can't get on board with. And I want to talk about why. And I'm not attacking this commenter. I've seen lots of people say it, and I just had the time tonight to address it. When parents sometimes express their concerns about whether or not they're smart enough or equipped to homeschool their children, it can be a very common comeback like if you don't think that the public schools that you went to equipped you to be able to teach your children, why would you send your children to school there? Come on. I think we can dig a little deeper than that. The education that we got in school is not a teaching school. It's not equipping us to educate our children or to run a one-room schoolhouse, okay? What you do as a home educator is actually harder in some ways than someone who specializes in just teaching third grade. Someone who teaches a group of third graders year after year after year gets into a groove. You never get to do that as a homeschooler unless you just happen to always have a third grader. You're having your kids in all your different grades, and then they're shifting from year to year, and you're having to flex and flow with that. And I don't say that to scare anybody off from it. You can do it. I did it. And I'm not a genius, and I didn't go to a teaching college. But it can be done. But let's not oversimplify and insult people's intelligence. People know what they don't know. And the flip side to this is you don't know what you're capable of until you're up against it. It's very common, I think, that people think, I know my limits. Well, you know what you perceive as being your limits, but the truth is we all can go farther than we think we can, and homeschooling is definitely one of those experiences that's going to take you farther than you knew you could go. It's an amazing journey. It's a challenging journey. It's hard at times. It's rewarding at times. Sometimes it's not as rewarding as it is hard for a while, and you just got to hang in there if you really feel you're doing the right thing. I feel like I'm kind of losing track. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I like to keep it authentic, and I just am not willing to discount people's concerns, because I think it's valid to have concerns, and it's really important to take a good hard look at yourself and figure out if you feel you're equipped to do something, or to address the ways that you can shore up those areas where you think you're lacking. I don't think it has anything to do with where you went to school as to whether or not you're suddenly ready to run a one-room schoolhouse.